And we're live. Okay. Jude, I am really sorry. I thought that you would have at least been told by Gareth or perhaps Bruce why Leslie is going into the hospital tomorrow. I'll try and explain it to the best of my poor ability. Here goes. Okay, just let me scroll up. Um, she is having more off times than on times, and one of the ways to get around that is by putting this pump into her small intestine. Oh, the pump's not in the small intestine. It pumps the stuff into her small intestine, um, so that it doesn't break down in her stomach. Now, in order to have that done, she has to have a gastroscopy and have this thing put in her small intestine. But she has to wear this pouch on the outside of her body, and the the pouch needs to be changed every 16 hours. As I understand it, she gets more. Let me think this out. She gets fewer, fewer, fewer down periods, but fewer ups as well. She's been talking about this for probably 6 or 9 months. Sometimes she's for it, sometimes she's against it. A couple of months ago, she actually met a guy that had it, and that actually that actually settled it in her mind. So she's having it done tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what time. Tomorrow afternoon, I think. And they want to keep her in the ward, um, just in case, because she's an old person, and they 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 want to see that she's okay with it for a few days. Personally, I'm a little worried about how the staff at Advent Care will will deal with managing to change the pump every 16 hours. Because, well, let's be honest here, some of them aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. It would be cool if they employed people who had a single common language, but their common language, the common language of the people they employ seems to be. Let me try that again. There is there are not many people who work there whose first language is English. So the only common language they have is English. Does that make sense? I'm not doing this very well. I'm sorry. I can't. Gareth could do this much better. I'm not really good at speaking. I'm not even sure this is recording. Bugger it. Um, I went and saw her yesterday. Um, she seemed fairly driven. She was busy packing clothes and stuff, and she just didn't seem to want to sit down and talk. Um, it's my belief that she keeps herself busy so she doesn't have time to brood. Something happened between her and Batch the other day. Batch lost it. When was this? Not Saturday. Wednesday last. And no, I don't really want to go into it, but I'm not sure. Batch is under the impression that oh well, you know the old saying that women can hold up half the sky, right? Batch seems to think he can hold up all the sky on his own, and if he doesn't do it, the sky will fall down. So He gets stroppy with the rest of us mere mortals. And man, does he get stroppy. Trouble with that is he usually gets stroppy with Leslie. I don't know. I don't know. Um, what's this about reaching the age of discretion? You mean you're not going to have an 80th birthday? My mum had an 80th birthday and she enjoyed herself thoroughly. I meant to make you a recording 2 days ago, but if it's going to come out like this, it's probably just as well I didn't. There are Chinese staff on the ward, and they cannot pronounce some of the words, some of the letters that an English speaker would be able to pronounce. So when my lunch got mixed up, the guy said, "This is not a vegetarian sandwich." Um, yes, release Waterwick. Sorry, we're trying not to. And I said, why can't the Chinese say fee? Because I know a few Chinese taxi drivers, and one of them can't say vomit. He says vomit, which sounds like something that would come from Arden Aardman animation. And Les topped it by saying someone told her the other day that she was lewd, and I had to think about it for about 3 seconds. Um, I mean, my father was lewd, of course he was, but anyway, seems they can't say ours, so they say L instead. And I've never thought of my mum as rude. Screw that. This Chinese person doesn't know what she is talking about, and certainly doesn't know my mum. Uh, I don't know what else to tell you. I am concerned about Lester. I am hoping that this procedure, damn it, I hate it when they call it a procedure. This operation will make a difference and an improvement. And gosh, yeah, I'm really worried about this. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm just annoyed at Gareth or Bruce for not bothering to explain it to you properly, and I'm not sure I've done a particularly good job. Uh, oh, Les says, "Do you want to do that thing with the phone we did a few months ago, where you rang me and I was on the phone to Leslie, and we can have a three-way chat like that?" Because she said she really enjoyed that. Um, let me know when the birthday presents arrive so I can let them know. I'm sorry that this is such a bad recording. Obviously, I need more practice. If I could play music in the background, I'd be fine with it. But most of the music I want to play is copyrighted, and if I do that, I'm going to be in deep shit. So, anyways, I guess I'll end this and just send it. Hmm. How do I end it? There we go. We end it that way. All right. Take care of yourself. Bye.